Tonight at 11, we're learning the results from Georgia's primary election. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm Anthony Austin.
I'm Heather Crawford. So let's take a look at the crowded field for the governor's race. On the Republican side, the race headed to a runoff between Lieutenant Governor Burt and billionaire Rick Jackson. Since no candidate took more than half the vote, they will now face off June 16th.
Now to the Democratic side, where the front runner is Keisha Lance Bottoms with almost 60% of the vote. You may remember her when she served as Atlanta's mayor from 2018 until 2022. And tonight, voters are weighing in on some of the most competitive races and issues important to them in Georgia.
Our Biljana Garland spent the day in Glenn County speaking with voters about what was top of mind to them as they stepped in to the booth.
We've been here since early this afternoon, and we've seen about 50 people walk right through these doors behind me to go and vote. And they're voting for the governor, U.S. Senate, the Secretary of State, and the Attorney General. And we talked to some of those voters today about what issues matter most to them.
Healthcare, education, and women's rights.
Paying your teachers more.
Women's health care. Whatever the issue, voters in Glenn County say they wanted one thing from whoever wins, someone who actually listens.
It's very important that we get people in there that are going to look out for our best interests.
Just somebody that's going to actually take care of everybody's needs, not just one.
Is someone who puts Georgia first.
Beyond the statewide races, a question on the ballot drew strong reaction: whether Glenn County should welcome data centers. Both the Republican and Democratic ballots included a version of that question, and we spoke with voters on both sides who are skeptical.
I kind of think there needs to be more looking into that and the natural impact on water and our resources before we just start gung-ho opening them everywhere.
Democrats were asked whether their electric bills should be increased to support data center power usage.
I don't think we need to be raising anything to supply data centers.
Republicans were asked whether they would support data centers if they significantly lowered property taxes.
No, it's not going to be based on money.
Those ballot questions are non-binding, but the sentiment is clear.
I feel like I need to come out and kind of let my voice be heard.
The general election here in Georgia will be Tuesday, November 3rd, and we will continue to keep you updated. In Glenn County, I'm Biljana Garland, First Coast News on your side.